Hi everyone, it is me, Carbundance. Welcome back to another topic video. Give this a thumbs up already if you like these kind of topic videos. I make them for you on top of the actual videos that I want to make in order to share my journey and I hate that word, my development, personal development and recovery development in the last year. Yeah, but I think it's just too important to not share some kinds of topics, and I do want to invest that time into sharing these things. And so thank you for your feedback if you're giving me a thumbs up. So yesterday something happened to me. It was kind of magical, if you will. I was like in my lunch break after eating. I just went outside for a few minutes and just sat in the sun and took a little walk. And I went, I'm living close to a park, and I was just looking to the sky and then I saw planes of 5. Unfortunately, I didn't have my mobile with me, so I can't show you what I saw exactly. And I think, I know that many people actually recorded it and documented it with their mobiles, and I already found them on the internet, but I don't think that you're allowed to just share them. So I will have to just describe it as best as possible. And so I saw these 5 planes writing something on the sky, literally. And the group is called Sky Texters, so that's quite cool already. And so they kind of made these dots. I would try and insert a picture here if it's available, if it's allowed. And basically they wrote onto the sky, "Stop the war," peace, Frieden, which is peace in German. And then T and P, I think, M and P, like kind of some Russian letters. And also like "Stop the war," peace, Frieden, stop the war. I don't know the order exactly, but that was kind of magical because it looked so cool, and just everyone in Frankfurt was able to see that written on the sky. And of course, everyone knows why this is written into the sky right now in these times, and that is an awesome message. But I kind of wanted to go into the fact that I was kind of thinking, well, I regret not having my mobile with me. I just wanted to be able to record it and then show it to people, or maybe show it to you guys. And then I realized, what a stupid thing to think that it's a shame that you cannot document it, because you should take this moment for yourself and just think about what it tells you. And that is what I did then. I was just so touched by what I had seen, and that I'm also someone, I believe it just happens for a reason, and I like to take things and draw things out of happenings as much as possible, because you can always learn from something, and always take anything from anything, kind of. And I just asked myself, what can I draw from this for me personally? Not only for the whole world situations, but and then it just kind of popped into my head. It was just crystal clear. And I also believe, I'm also in conversation with God non-stop, basically. And I just felt this kind of message to me and to everyone else, also to me in the past, and I just felt called and compelled to share it with you guys. So maybe someone is touched by this as well. That is, stop the war, your personal war, your inner war against yourself, against your body, against your body, basically, against the against yourself. Yeah. We as a world have evolved so much, like for the individuals to kind of be at war against themselves, and sometimes they know it and sometimes they don't even know it. We are kind of taught to be at war at ourselves, to be honest. Like, we're kind of, people make money off of that. Like, that's how bad it's gotten already. The industry is making money off people that are insecure, that are feeling bad about themselves, that are willing to do anything and to buy, which, you know, that's the key here. They're willing to buy anything in order to make that feeling go away, or in order to make it be there less. And that is so sad. And so eating disorders are basically, anorexia or restrictive eating disorders are basically being at war against yourself. And some people are at the stage where they know it. Some people are even at the stage where they don't know it yet, and it hasn't become bad enough yet, or they don't feel sick enough. And that is all typical for restrictive eating disorders and typical for anorexia, to kind of make you feel this way. It's not usually the cause, like these kind of beauty ideals are not usually the cause. It's very biological also, the onset of anorexia, like through the energy deficit and everything. But then as the eating disorder emerges and establishes and progresses, you do develop these kind of thought patterns, and you know, it's just your mind becomes infested by the eating disorder justifying everything. It's like, well, it's not bad enough. Like, look at that person, you're not underweight. And it's like, you know, and so if you take anything from this video, I want you to take away the fact that you are at war against yourself. At war specifically against your body, your mind, your brain is at war against your body. Like, not even, and I'll tell you why. But in the end, it is. So, hear me out. Your brain, the only goal of your brain is to keep you alive, is to make you survive. And anorexia is, as part of the migration response, activated by the genetics in those who have them, is a way to survive. A way to migrate successfully to the environment where food is plenty again. And so it is a way to survive, and then at the same time, I mean, of course, if you don't get to the destination of plenty of food, which is the case in today's society, because, you know, it's not an actual famine, it's actually, you know, an eating disorder. It's kind of, in those who have these genes of anorexia, the migration kind of never stops because they don't get to the destination. There's not an actual famine. It's just artificial, if you will. And so because you don't get to the destination, it's kind of just going on forever. The anorexia, the survival mechanism, it doesn't serve you in the way it would if you were not living today. Does that make any sense? And so that's why you keep staying at war against your body. In the end, it is not serving you in surviving, because it's actually serving to not survive. There is a reason why the rate of death, like the death rate of eating disorders, is the highest of all mental disorders. And so I hope this was motivating you in your recovery. Let me know in the comments, like, do you know already that you're at war with yourself, or does it feel like you're actually doing something good with yourself? Because for yourself, I was also at the point where I was convinced, like, I'm just doing the perfect right stuff. I'm not going with a normal crowd. I'm like, I just want to be healthy, and that is why it is perfectly right what I'm doing here. But actually now, being able to look back it was totally 100% my eating disorder, just making everything up, that everything is just right, what I'm doing. The truth was that I was very sick in my brain. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for your thumbs up if this helped you, and share it with someone who needs this. Stop the war in the world, but also in yourself and against yourself. See you next video. Bye.